Hello, this is Wook. I would like to start a Let's Play series on YouTube. This is going to be my first video. I've started up a server. I have allowed cheats just so that I can get myself out of any glitched situations or fix any problems that haven't been fixed. With the current mods, I am using the Feed the Beast Ultimate 1.0.1 at the moment. Great mod. I will be doing some tutorials on this mod pack, and eventually each of the mods inside the mod pack to see what I can provide for people, mostly my friends. We've got a multiplayer server that we play together with, and I don't honestly feel like teaching them all how to play it one at a time, so as they come and go, we will send them to my YouTube channel, and then they'll watch my tutorials there, and hopefully some other people can jump on that same bandwagon. But we're going to start out right off the bat and try and get some initial food if we need it. These toadstools are fantastic, and that sound is a little bit high. Indigo dye is always good as well. Maybe we'll get some seeds. Could always use a little bit of a wheat farm. So, I've always been interested in doing some sort of a YouTube channel because my dream as a child was to teach people how to play video games. I had no idea how to make that into a business or a job, but that's what I wanted to do. And gosh darn it, there are people on YouTube and they are doing it, and it is making them enough money to survive, and then other people are just doing it on the side because they enjoy it, and I think I would enjoy it and possibly eventually make a career out of it. I would love to be a YouTuber. Some of the people that I'm speaking of are, say, like the Minecrackers, like B00, Generic B, Etho. Everybody loves Etho. But there's room for expansion. There's a huge market for videos. This is my attempt. This will be a single player Let's Play that I will kind of progress through and upload as it's needed. Come here, piggy. And I will try to start playing the game so you can see how I play Feed the Beast. We've restarted twice now on our multiplayer server, and there's a lot of different paths that a person could take to progress through the game. And I'm not saying one way is better than another, but there are so many mods and so many choices that a person has to make that it's a lot of fun to see somebody else's perspective and how they started, and you can, even if you learn one thing from a video that you already knew everything about, it can be useful. I have spent many hours listening to YouTube videos for something I already know how to do, just so I can get that one little tip that they don't even think, the video's not even about, but you see them using a machine or a new piece of armor or something. Like, I didn't even know that existed, because with NEI, there are tons and tons of items, and how would you ever know what those things are? Oops. Definitely not going to be spawning items on a regular basis. I'm going to do everything legit. If something does glitch, which, when we're combining 10 plus mods together, things happen. And if it's not my fault, I'll correct any wrongs that have been done to me. That is just crazy. Okay. And I'll get a hoe too, I guess. Oh, shucks. That music's loud. See, I usually have the music completely turned off, but I feel like I want something in the background. And I don't want to start streaming music and get in trouble with the YouTubes. More picks. Suppose we'll get a stone sword or two. What else can I get? Another pick. So you always use the picks. And get an axe, get some more wood. Not quite. Alright. So, the seed for this map, if you'd like to do whatever you guys do with seeds, it is Wikipedia. That's the name of my channel. It's obviously a spin on Wikipedia. The main goal of my channel is going to be to do some tutorials. I'd like to really show the mods for, what they are, and that's going to be the main focus of the channel. But Let's Play series, it really does have a appeal to me, because it's me playing and I love the game. I mean, that's what I'm here for, right? I've been playing the game for a long time on my own. Wonder why? It's because I enjoy it. So this is the part for me, and the tutorials is my dream, and hopefully it's something for you if you guys can pull something out of it. But I'll leave that crafting table. I got lots of wood. Break up this pick instead of throwing it away. So I don't see much food yet. And some beehives. That might be one thing I really get into this time. I've done a little bit of dabbling in bees on our multiplayer server, and I really enjoy them, and I've been seeing generic bee really tap into their potential and stuff like that. And I'm into it. I'm not afraid of it. It is very intimidating at first, because they are like, well, it's just bees. What are you going to get from that? Oh, and then the first couple of bees you get is honey and beeswax, and it's like, well, what good is this? It does mean nothing. So eventually it does. Ooh, nice ravine. And I know how to automate them and everything, so I'm going to be doing that fairly quickly, I think. I haven't decided whether this series will end up using quarries or not using quarries. I want to do one of both, actually. One where I don't use quarries whatsoever, and then one where I just go hog wild and destroy the land left and right. No regard for anything like that. But we will see how things end up. I think this will be the quarry one. Speed things along and get us some OTAMs. I suppose I need to make a furnace, huh? Let's get some stone. There was a bunch of pigs. Where did they all go? Let's just jump down here. Shovel. Give me some coal. Oops. And my pick. Any coal? Any coal? There's some coal, and it's gonna go right down. Yep. Need some coal. Still need some coal. Could use the logs, some charcoal. Not too worried about it right now. Oh, my food. Oh no. Ain't nothing gonna happen. There's some coal. Redwood logs, redwood planks are definitely good for something. Don't ever knock them. So, little intro to me. My name is Luke. The name Wook came from my roommate. He has a little bit of a speech impediment, but he's a great guy. And he used to call me Wook. And it was funny, and we just kind of hung on to it. And there's tons of jokes that go in and out of that. But that being said, my name is Luke, and I will be going by Wook to make it Wikipedia. I live in Minnesota. I have my whole life. I love it. We get snow in May and green grass in January sometimes. It's pretty weird. all kinds of weather, from the extreme cold to the extreme heat. I don't know. I could do without it, but you are where you are, and that's it. Um, I do have a full-time job, so I'm not always available for everything. And I will be doing this as a side gig until you guys start subscribing. And then, that'll be that. Do I need to smoke copper? Oh, yeah, I probably do. Um, so we're gonna need to make some chests. Need to hold the OTAMs. And, can't go wrong with the flowers. Getting some food cooked up, getting some copper. And, see if we can find us some iron and get going with that. Nom, 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 nom. So another part of my series or part of my channel is going to be some League of Legends videos. My friends and I, we have always been really good fans of Dota back from Warcraft 3 days. And we have spent countless hours playing Dota, and then we got onto the League of Legends train pretty quickly. We were all, or most of us were part of the beta, and loved it to death, was so excited to see it go live and everything, and we still play continually. Been playing for a long time together. It's a great time. I'll try to keep the Minecraft videos mostly PG because I know the audience is a little bit younger. But with League of Legends, it's hard to say. We're always on a voice chat system and everything, and we have a good time. Pick on each other and whatnot, as friends should. But, and I am going to be playing on hard, so I think they walk faster. That feels like they were going faster than normal. So we'll see what happens with that. And yes, I will be. I'm not against the idea of live streaming. Eventually, I will be doing that too, and maybe I'll be live streaming sooner than later. I've already got a channel set up, Wikipedia at Twitch, and I will start doing much of that as soon as possible. I don't have any torches yet. Torch it up. Because you guys can't see a darn thing. I know how dark YouTube is and how annoying it is to see people sitting in the dark and you can't see anything. So for those of you who aren't fans of Feed the Beast, or if you really prefer vanilla Minecraft, or if you've never actually had the chance or opportunity to try out Feed the Beast, it is a really easy client to get into. There's a download right on, Feed the Beast. Just do a Google search and it'll be the first result. And the client takes care of everything. You don't even have to have Minecraft installed. You just have to have a valid account because it does check when you log in for the first time. So, I mean, it downloads the mod for itself, installs it. Well, it doesn't really need much of an installation. It's a really simple game. And then you just start playing. I mean, you get a person with a server, you find a person with a server, or you can just play single player. That's always an option as well. There's a lot to be done, and honestly, if a person played an hour a day, they would take 2 to 3 months, if not longer, to see everything that this game has to offer, this mod pack has to offer. And then within the mod pack, there's different versions that have additional mods or more, fewer mods. Some of them are a little bit broken. Like for a while, Equivalent Exchange 2 was really broken, and a lot of people didn't like it. Another version of a mod called Greg Tech, people really disliked. I like Greg Tech. I like making energy from dirt, and we'll get into that eventually. It's quite a bit of a startup cost. Greg Tech complicates the game, but it definitely does expand the length of the time you can enjoy the game. There are a few things where it's frustrating. It's like, well, why should this cost so much more than it ever did? Because if you've played without it, you look at it at first and it's like, why are we doing this to ourselves? I never want to do this. But if you are up to the challenge, it is definitely worth the battle. It's quite rewarding. The industrial line of machines, it's like an expansion to industrial craft, basically. And it's really great. Must have jumped onto a quartz crystal. Not that quartz crystal, but the green one. The cave cactus, if you will. Skeleton. I don't think that the skeleton AI has been updated yet on the 1.4.7 version of this mod. The new Minecraft, the 1.5, I hear the skeletons are vicious and they will not take prisoners. So that's going to be interesting. Another mod that isn't part of Feed the Beast that hopefully they do it someday just for ease of use is the ultra hardcore mod that the Minecrackers are doing. It's like pulling teeth to get my friends to try this, but hopefully someday they'll come to their senses and decide to give it a try with me, because it looks like it would be a lot of fun. I've never been into PvP myself, but you know, sometimes you just need a little bit of a change of pace, and the idea that the game, it can be harder, and making it, you know, and having a little bit of a race. Like, I really enjoyed season 9, I believe, of the Minecraft Ultra Hardcore. They did teams of 4, either 8 or 9, and they went and raced to kill the Ender Dragon. So they could PvP and eliminate all the other teams and still win, but they decided to kill the dragon, and if that was the case, then you would win if you killed the dragon. And no one would win if the dragon didn't die, but that was really cool to see them debating whether they should go try for the Ender Dragon and possibly die, lose their chance because death would be permanent, or if they should try to hold out a little bit longer, get more gear, have a better chance of succeeding. I think even 2 teams ended up dying to the dragon in the process of trying to kill it, or at least disrupt the team that was killing it. No, that was it. So much fun to watch those guys. Very entertaining. If you guys haven't turned on to that, if you're just kind of a casual Minecraft YouTuber or whatever, check out the Minecraft. It will consume you for a while, and it is very, very funny. They are some talented young fellows. A lot of singing, a lot of joking, a lot of pranks, but good, light-hearted pranks. Good pranks. Most of it's very creative. There was a race that people were having to build some emerald statues, and then one of their buddies came over and built an enormous emerald statue because he was a little bit further ahead of them. He had gotten some emeralds to show off a little bit, but it was in good taste, and it was hilarious to see their reactions. And that's another thing. It's when people are YouTubing, you get to see everybody's point of view. I've even watched the same video where 2 people do a collab, and then I'll watch one, and then I'll watch the other one and laugh at all the same jokes again, because you get to see their reactions. They're very physical in their presentations, and you don't see it. But the other person who's recording with them, they see it. So you hear it from one side and see it, and then you want to see the other side because it's still a really good time. Suppose tooting the horn at generic B and B-double-O, but oh man, I love those guys. And I don't know if I have any delusions about getting on the Minecraft server. Oh, that would be the coolest. It'd be nice. Anything's possible. Why not? It's not like their server's full. It's not like my server would be full. They could do whatever they want. Anybody could do whatever they want. So what's to stop anybody from playing with anybody? Even if it's just for an hour, just to have a conversation with them would be a great time. So you can definitely plan on some video responses for questions that they ask, because I'm a little bit more of an experienced Feed the Beast player, and I would love to do some suggestions for them. they often open that to their audience. They say, hey, if anybody knows how to do this, please post me on Twitter or whatever. And it's like, I would love to do some responses, and I've been wanting to get going on this, and I'm just going to do it, and I think I'm going to have a great time. And if you guys haven't noticed, I usually work straight through the night. Beds, not one to do that very much. I don't, not terribly afraid of the wildlife or what they'll do to me. Not afraid of dying. Uh, it's just wasted time. And when you're underground, stuff spawns anyway, so you gotta be on your toes. And with the health regen from food, I don't know if I ever liked that change. I remember when you used to have to eat food to heal, literally, rather than just keep your food bar full and regenerate health. I think it regenerates far too quickly. It's very easy to regain your health after an oops or whatever. And you're really in no danger of dying for a long time. And then once you get armor, even easier. See, there's a guy shooting at me. Not worried about it. Oops. Because they're really bad shots, truthfully. But with that update, I might get a little bit more scared of skeletons. Oh, can't get that with a stone pick. Oh, there he is. I didn't even see him. I thought he was down on the ground. Come on down here, buddy. If you don't come down, I'll make you come down. See, so dangerous on hard. So yeah, that's that. Let's get up to the surface. Start working on the gear. One of the mods that I really enjoy, and if you've never seen it before, I highly recommend the Ultimate pack over the others, or any pack that has Applied Energistics. Think of everything you could ever want in a storage system, multifunctioning, whatever, piping system. Applied Energistics solves most of whatever you could ever dream of. And it's not terribly overpowered because you actually have to spend energy to store your units. So it's a cost. But I mean, with as much power as you can get with Feed the Beast, it's really not a huge issue. A couple solar panels dedicated to it. But like, I've been running mine for a while. When I first started, I ended up running out of power because I was doing geothermal power. And I had a quarry going, and the quarry stopped dumping into my storage system. So that was a little bit hectic, because then stuff was overflowing, server lag, whatnot. So you have to have a little redundancy in the power system, otherwise your storage doesn't work. And if that doesn't work, stuff goes on the ground. Admins will get on your case. I'm usually the one tracking people down to see if they can fix what's going on, because I'm an admin on the server that I play on. But usually people behave pretty well. And I think I'm going to tard pillar up instead of water. That was really slow. Yep. And there might be some singing or some random noises. I'm a little bit random myself. Maybe not quite as random as like a Toby Games or something, but try to have a good time. And my family is a little bit musical, so I kind of can sing. So you'll hear me do that every now and then. Hello. Quartz is very important if you want to get some really cheap, easy way to get some ore refining done right off the bat. You can skip the macerator. Go right to a pulverizer. Well, actually, with Greg Tech, it makes the macerator expensive as hell. But all right, what do I need for a grinder? No, that's not it. quartz. Quartz grind stone. Oh, dang it. I gotta change that right now. Recipe mode. Quartz grind stone. I need a wood gear, smooth stone, 3. 1, 2, 3. And go for a wood gear. Well, let's just make a bunch of them. It's another thing that I hate seeing people do. It's making one of something. What a waste of time. Make a bunch. You're going to use them. I made 3 picks right off the bat. I'm already done. And my inventory is not even close to being full. Make a bunch of stuff. I need like 2 of them? 3 of them. And was there no iron in that at all? Wow. That is so cheap. And then 2. Yeah, well, I'll just keep that on me. Get rid of that. Alright. Gear. And cobble. Done. And then I need to make a lever. Yeah. Wooden crank. See, once you know the name of an item, you're golden. It's like that old whatever. Like, once you know the name, you have the power of it. Oh. Okay, there we go. Just crank that bad boy. I don't know how long this takes. I've never actually used this because I didn't find out about it until I was already set up in my last game. Oh boy. So this may be a while. I'll cut the video and come back to you once I'm done. Welcome back. This is Wook. So I have smelted a little bit of iron from the dust that I made. Screw this dang machine. It takes forever. Definitely not worth the time to sit there and crank on that thing. You can just go find more iron. So I made an iron furnace out of the other furnace I had, and these are a huge increase in efficiency. I think it's somewhere 25%, something like that. And so they cook, I think, faster and then longer on each piece of coal. So just going to smelt that stuff and get it done. Make this one into an iron furnace as well as just burning up the coal left in it. So there's 2 different patterns for iron furnace. You can use an old furnace, which is cobblestone, or you can just do 8 iron. This one saves 3 iron. Got to use those furnaces for something. So do that, and don't have enough to really smelt right now. I suppose I could make some iron tools. So where's all my wood? Good enough there. And we'll go, let's go iron sword. Why not? And then we'll go, we need a couple iron picks. Why not go to an iron shovel? And yeah, that's good enough for now. And got more torches. Burned up some of my coal. Throw this into, wow, that's not a good idea. Oh, I need a bucket. That's what I need. I could use some shears. Get the wool going on. Don't need that. I'm gonna make a farm. Get some string going and whatnot. Just delete that. So, oh, that didn't work. So if you're in cheat mode, you can just drag stuff over there and it'll get deleted. But since I actually have cheats enabled, can't have cheat mode on. On the server, I'm not allowed to pull things out of NEI. It won't allow, I just don't have the permissions to. So I can click through in recipes and stay on cheat mode, and then I use it more like a delete than anything. So a little bit of a change. Missed being able to delete stuff. Because I still got to look up patterns. I don't have everything memorized. Nowhere near. This is just too much. Alright, well, let's try and get out of here, though. Ravines are great and all, but it's kind of boring, and I need to build a house. Well, it's nighttime. Maybe I'll wait until day. Wanted to do a farm, though. Get some wheat going so I can breed some stuff if I want to. Farm. Farm, farm, farm. That ain't no good. Are you kidding me? So, more info about me. I'm actually 6'7", believe it or not. I'm a bigger guy. And, been a little bit taller my whole life. Where's my sword? And, that's that. Taller guy. Big deal. Oh, there's cows. And piggies. Oh, that's one thing. Don't charge when you're trying to kill pigs and stuff. When you hit them, they go flying. Beehives are a nice little source of light. Ow. Oh! That guy hit pretty hard. With death waypoints, it ain't so bad to get back to your body. Unless there's a spider in the way. Dying is part of the game. Hopefully you don't lose anything when you die, you know, but stuff happens. That guy's got a sword, too. Must have hit harder because it's on hard mode. Huh. Might have had better luck just sitting in a hidey hole overnight. I should have made armor. I had all that iron. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't get a sword on my bar. I think that's everything. Yeah, there's some more. Boom. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. 0 damage. I don't know where that zombie came from. I never see him. Alright, let's get some cows. And I say don't charge, and then I charge. Would like to get some string, too. Or a bow. Knocking back a skeleton because you're charging them is bad as well. Just giving them more distance to shoot you in the face. Alright. I think I'm gonna shoot this guy into him. Oh! Man, I'm just getting surrounded over here.
And we'll see you next
Alright.
episode.